Welcome back to another episode of the Bayer Leverkusen Return to Glory save here. As we kicked off the season in the save last episode, we brought in a couple of players to reinforce the squad. We now sit 11th after the first two games of the season, drawing both games against Hoffenheim and Werder Bremen 1-1 each. And in fact, for that Werder Bremen game, we was in the lead for the entirety of the game up until the 85th minute when they went ahead and equalized there. On today's schedule, we start with Frankfurt. We then go ahead and have Villarreal in our Champions League, and then Gladbach as well. And talking about Champions League, we have Villarreal, Olympiacos, and Newcastle United, Manchester City, Benfica, PSG, PSV in Copenhagen in our Champions League opponents. We won't play Bayern Munich in the league into November, so we at least have one or two episodes before that. So let's get straight into the action here. We will kick the episode off against Frankfurt, and then we'll play our first Champions League game of the save. If you're enjoying the series, go and leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into it. And here we go. First game of the episode, it is against Frankfurt. We're going with the default starting lineup. Let's see what the boys can do. See if we can finally get our first win of the season. Security. Christensen. Cross comes in, and it's 1-0. No, it's not. Flecking with the save. A very early test for the keeper, and the keeper passed the test. Keeping Artur Bolu as our second option at the moment, even though we brought him in to be the first option. It is Nathan Teller now down the right-hand side. Nathan Teller, cross comes in. Patrick Schick straight at Malagon. Doan stabbed at it. Tapsoba did and absolutely got sent. And Muttelstadt goes ahead and gets the ball back, and now Malik Tillman is going to look to find Ben Shagir out wide on the left-hand side. Is Ben Shagir going to be able to do anything with it? He'll look to find Schick. Schick into Tillman, and Tillman straight into Koch. Götze. Oh, it's a lackluster cross. Is Doan going to get there? No, Ben Shagir will get there first. And Bahur gets taken now. It'll be a penalty for Frankfurt. And Flecken for the penalty. Saves it. Corner comes in. Tapsoba doesn't really deal with it. Gentry doesn't really deal with it. Doan now will just head into the path of Flecken. Schick into Ben. And Ben Shagir will have the lead. And finally, somebody named Patrick Schick will not score a goal. It's 1-0 for Bayer Leverkusen. Out wide for Teller. And Nathan Teller crossed in. Tillman, wide shot. Brown. Chiabi crosses blocked by Toloba. Tapsoba. And Palacios. Tillman. Malik Tillman cuts back. Malik Tillman, Patrick Schick, 2-0. We might finally win a game. Patrick Schick gets his third goal this season. Patrick Schick over the top for Teller. He gets past the defender, and Nathan Teller's going to take it himself. It's saved. It's Ben Shagir on the rebound. It's 3-0 for Bayer Leverkusen, and we will have our first win of the season. It's his second of the day. It's his second of the season himself. It's 3-0 for Bayer Leverkusen. Larson out wide. Brown. Cross comes in. Tapsoba deals with the first one. Grimaldo deals with the second one. And Echeverri now will have free real estate. Where is Vega? Don't know. He's all the way back there. We'll take away Echeverri instead. And Echeverri will lose the ball. He'll take out Christensen. And the referee called a whistle way too quickly. I thought he was about to give a red. Echeverri over the top for Hollerbeck, who actually might be able to get there. And Hollerbeck will have his first goal. And we cap off our first win of the season with a 4-0 victory over Frankfurt. Great confidence going to our first Champions League game here. I will see y'all there. Our first Champions League game of the campaign here. It is Bayer Leverkusen home at Villarreal, or not at Villarreal, against Villarreal, I should be saying. We make one or two changes. Ziyech starts at left wing. Echeverri starts on the left wing. Ziyech starts on the right wing, I should say. And Artur Bolu starts at goalkeeper for today as we are taking on the Spanish side of Villarreal. Gendry gets it out wide for Ziyech. And Ziyech now on the ball. Ziyech spins, turns, finds Schick. Schick into Tillman. Tillman will lay it off Echeverri. And Echeverri will have the first goal of our Champions League campaign. 6 minutes in. And our dominant little form we keep finding ourselves into now is coming into life. If that made any English sense. Wow, what am I saying?
Here's the replay. Watch how he goes past it.
Parejo intercepted. Are they going to call that back? No, they will not. Tillman now. Out wide for Ziyech. And Ziyech now down the right-hand side. It's Cardona looking to chase him, and Cardona actually kept up with him. But Ziyech crossed in. Echeverri can't win the header, a little too short there. And Gueye just clears it out wide for a throw-in. Ziyech wins it back. Crosses in for Schick. Heads it down for Echeverri on the volley, and it's muffled into the path for Junior for an easy save there. Won't really count that as a save. Gramado gets it now. And Alejandro Gramado forces Junior to make the save, and it's out for a corner. Tillman, Ziyech, crossed in. Schick, can he win the header? No. Second ball by Palacios down to Tillman. Malik Tillman will get fouled. A Gramado free kick opportunity here. Up and over the wall, Gramado. He was up and over the wall, but it was up and over the bar as well. Bade, Ziyech, Tillman, into Schick. And Schick, it's a bad shot. In all honesty, it's a worse save from Junior. It's 2-0 for Bayer Leverkusen. A bit of fortune there, but they were absolutely, well, we will absolutely take it, I should say. I mean, that shot is not the best. The keeper just doesn't deal with it good at all. And it's 2-0. Patrick Schick wins the ball back. And now Patrick Schick in for Echeverri. Echeverri in for Tillman. Tillman in for Gramado. Gramado, Palacios. Palacios, Ziyech. Ziyech getting away as far as way he can from Cardona, but still loses the ball to Parejo. Cross comes in, and Huttelstadt deals with it. Tillman half clears it. Ziyech finds Echeverri, and Echeverri out wide for Hakim Ziyech, and now Ziyech against Cardona once again, and Cardona wins the ball once more. Ziyech is having an absolute stinker, and thank the Lord I did not pay a single dime for him. Ward intercepted by Tapsoba, but given away to Pepe on the clearance. Gramado wins the ball back, and now Malik Tillman. And that is full time. Ziyech might have not performed well, but the rest of the team did as we pick up our first Champions League win in the home opener, a 2-0 win. We are going to go ahead and quick sim this game here against Gladbach at home. A 2-1 win. Patrick Schick and Schick again. Schick is performing very well so far this season. He scored in every single game so far this season, at least once. Next up, it's St. Pauli away from home. We're going to quick sim with the same exact team, and it's going to be a 3-0 win. Mittelstadt, Ben Shagir, and Malik Tillman on the score sheet for the first game in the season. Mr. Schick does not score. Now, next up in the Champions League, I should rotate this, but I'm too lazy to do that, so we just jump to quick sim because it's easier enough said than done. And Tillman and Bade on the score sheet. Bade is scoring the winner in the 86th minute, keeps our win streak alive, and we get our second win in the Champions League phase so far. We're just kind of get rid of some like the not deadwood of the league, but some maybe the lesser teams. Union Berlin is quite a strong team. But on paper, we should be able to beat them with ease. So we're going to quick sim it here by Leverkusen. It's our first draw. It's not our first draw. It's our third draw of the season. It's our first goalless game here of the season. A 0-0 draw against Union Berlin, where we definitely deserve the win just looking at the baseline stats there. In the last quick sim for now, we go ahead and get past Mines, in which we win 2-1. Ben Seguir is on the score sheet. The winner in the 77th minute when Patrick Schick equalized in the 51st after they took the lead in the 17th. Bayer Leverkusen versus Newcastle United in the Champions League here. We are a perfect 2 for 2 in the Champions League. Looking to make it 3 for 3 here. And as Nathan Teller finds Malik Tillman. Malik Tillman cuts back, loses the ball. Anthony Elinga. Cross comes in for Pablo Gavi. Headed away by Palacios. Ben Seguir out wide for Tella. Ziyech has been dropped for this game for his poor performance. Tella Tillman. Into Patrick. Patrick, a couple heavy touches, will lose the ball to Fabian Schär. Patrick Schick gets the ball back though. Ben Shagir, he finds Palacios, and Ezekiel Palacios off of the crossbar. Grimaldo will get the clearance ball. He'll find Tillman, back for Grimaldo. And Grimaldo now over the top for Patrick Schick. Schick heads it, Pope saves it, out for a corner. We're all over them at the moment. We are just seconds and moments away from getting that goal. Grimaldo, corner, cross comes in. Patrick Schick won't win the ball. It'll fall for Gendry. I don't know how good Gendry is at crossing. Patrick Schick headed away. Alenga doesn't really clear it away into now Sandro Tonali, and now Newcastle can breathe. Out wide for Tella. Surely it's just a matter of time before we score. Patrick Schick looking to bring it down. He does bring it down. Side netting, out of bounds. Goal kick. Surely we're moments away from scoring here. We are all over Newcastle. Palacio wins the header off of the goal kick. Out wide for Tella. Patrick Schick, get in the box. What are we doing? Tella, Tillman. Second ball cleared away by Sandro. Tillman, Grimaldo, crossed in. Palacios. Or was that Patrick Schick? I think that was Palacios. Halftime 0-0. We are on the doorstep. We're there. We're inches from the first goal, the breakthrough. Alenga, Bruno Guimaraes, Alenga. If Newcastle United score now, that would be devastating. They have not been in this game at all. Ben Segier, Tillman, Patrick Schick. Tella's just cruising on the right-hand side. It's Patrick Schick by himself. It's Patrick Schick still. And Livramento eventually will stop him. Gendry, Gordon, Gavi. Newcastle against the run of play have the lead. 1-0 for the Newcastle United boys. Can't find Tella. Gendry wins the ball back. Tillman, he will find Tella this time. And Nathan Tella looking to find Patrick Schick. And Patrick Schick on the header off of the post. So unlucky they did not have scored a goal yet so far. We should have scored 3 or 4 at this point. We'll get the ball back, and the pressure's back on for them. Over the top for Ben Shagir. Ben Shagir will bring it down into Malik Tillman. And Malik Tillman, a heavy touch, will lose the ball. Palacios looking to win the ball back. He will. Palacios now will lose the ball back as well at the same time. Gendry, Grimaldo, Schick, out wide for Tella. It's a draw or a loss at this point. Patrick Schick, oh, that was nearly a great ball. Malik Tillman intercepts, finds Ben Shagir, in for Patrick Schick, and Patrick Schick can't get a shot off of Botman, and that's going to be game over. Our first loss of the Champions League, and possibly our first loss of the entire season, actually, thinking about it, because it was multiple draws. Eddie Howe's men steal the win away from a very dominant Bayer Leverkusen side. It's unfortunate. And so we end the episode in third with a game in hand against RB Leipzig. So we could theoretically jump up to second with that game in hand, in which our game in hand is against Freiburg. We will have the beginning of the DFB Pokal for us next episode on Monday. We will be playing Heidenheim. We also go ahead and sit in the top 8 of the Champions League. And in fact, we actually don't sit in the top 8 no more. It is 9th in the top Champions League spot. That is just the playoff spot. So we are looking to get obviously back in the top 8. That is our aim at the moment. Only 4 clubs who have won every single game, including Spurs, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, and Marseille. They switched Bayern Munich and Barcelona. Talking about Bayern Munich, that's also the second league game we face tomorrow. We will have our first game against Bayern Munich in tomorrow's episode in the Bayer battle. That will be also on Monday's episode, so I will see y'all there. Until then, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.